Data from the Ghana Prison Service show that 7,181 people who carry conviction records have been admitted back to the prisons between 2015 and 2020. The report says the phenomenon of recidivism has been rising since 2015, even though there was a drop in 2020. The line is the Chief Public Relations. On the line is the Chief Public Relations Officer at the Ghana Prison Service, Chief Superintendent Courage Atim, to tell us more. Hello, good afternoon, CSP Atim.
Good afternoon, madam.
Yeah, this is a staggering. Is this staggering statistics true? Is this nationwide?
I'm sorry, your line is not too clear here.
Hello?
Hello, yes.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for joining us on News Hour.
Good afternoon, madam.
Yeah, I was asking that, is this staggering statistics true, and is it nationwide?
Yes, it is a nationwide statistic, but that's put out there, yes.
So what reasons do the convicts give for going back into crime?
All right, thank you very much. First of all, let me say that I do not readily have the total compilation of all the annual reports or annual statistics put out there, but I have the annual report of 2018 before me, and the figures put out there, especially relating to the 2018, is accurate, and therefore it stands to reason that the others may also be largely accurate. Let me clarify that the report puts together second offenders and recidivists. So second offenders are those with a previous conviction, and recidivists are those with more than one previous conviction. Okay, so putting that together is what gives the figure as 1,680 for 2018, and that's correct. Now, you're asking of what the reasons the inmates give. I must say that we have not conducted any empirical study to come out with some specific basis for this, but from our experience, our interaction with the inmates, we have some factors we can point to. One is the fact that I think it stands to admit that as a nation, our reformation and rehabilitation programs for inmates have not been adequate and effective enough, resulting out of inadequate infrastructure and logistics provision aimed at reforming our inmates. Another factor we can also look at is unduly long sentences. Now, when people are given unduly long sentences, it also serves as a disincentive for them to engage themselves in any rehabilitative programs. Because somebody in prison would want to use their skills, whatever training he receives after release. So if the sentence is so long, it discourages them from taking part in some of those programs. And then the last, but very, very critical, is societal rejection and stigmatization of ex-convicts. Some of our, compatriots go out of prison and intentionally go to commit crime and want to come back simply because they do not find conducive atmosphere upon discharge. They are stigmatized, they are rejected, and the only option for them will be to go back to crime. There have been instances where people have been released and they intentionally walk back to the prison to say, I want to come back here. There have been instances where people are told in prison of their release in 2 or 3 weeks' time and they begin to cry instead of feeling happy, simply because they do not know where they'll be going after discharge. So these are some of the challenges that we believe are some of the contributing factors to the fact that some of our inmates go out and come back to custody.
All right then, but they also say that conditions in the various prisons across the country are not the best. So why will they go back and commit a crime to come back to prison even if they face stigmatization in society? So does this situation bring the reformation process in the prisons into question?
Well, in a way, it does. So as I mentioned earlier, it means that our programs are not adequate and effective enough. As a nation, we need to pay more attention to our prison service to make it more rehabilitative and reformative.
So how can the prison service help with the reintegration of prisoners?
All right, so the prison administration at the moment is coming up with a program which is aimed at giving further skills to inmates who receive some skills in custody before they finally go on discharge. And so that is a program termed as Prison Industrial Village, where we are seeking support to be able to put up this village where inmates who might have received some skills, some training, and some employable skills in their facility, prison custody, would be moved to this industrial village where they'll be further engaged, trained, and engaged as factory hands or workers, where they will even earn some skills and some income to go out on the study, so that when they go out, they will be able to establish themselves to fend for themselves. So this is program by the prison administration, and I think that is a good opportunity for me. I don't want to call on corporate bodies, public spaces, and individuals to come on board, support the Ghana Prison Administration to be able to come out with this project. And I'm sure that Ghana will be the better for it.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We've been speaking to the PRO of the Ghana Prison Service.